Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Zodi's Lifestyle. My name is Izodua, Houston-based content creator. I film about faith, lifestyle, vlogs, and cooking, motherhood, and all that beautiful things of life. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you how to make akara in a very beautiful way, Nigerian way, like roadside way. I soak my beans and I'm going to be peeling my beans in the blender. So I usually use the pulse button to blend my beans. I don't blend my beans with my hands anymore. I blend with my blender, and I use my pulse button to blend it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. The next thing I do is get it out, and then I wash off the chaff of the beans in my sink. So I wash it off, just to get it out and just get the beans. I just need the beans only. But of course, 1 or 2, 3 chaff is still going to be there, but it's okay. As long as you get most of it out, you're good. So right here, my beans is ready. The shafts, almost all the shafts are gone. And now I'm just putting them in my blender so I can blend them. So you guys still have a very tiny shaft in there, which is still okay. As long as you get most of it out, I think you should be fine. So right now I'm going to be blending them. I'm going to be adding some stuff in here like pepper and other things. I'm going to be adding water to it because water is needed. You don't want it to be too thick, and then it's going to be hard for you to eat. So I took some water out of it. Right now I'm taking it to my blender to blend it up. This Bella Pro blend makes it smooth. It blends it in a smooth way, which I love so much. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Blending. I don't want it to be too noisy. That's why I silence the audio. Okay. Blending till it's smooth. Very smooth. And when it gets stuck while you're blending, you can add water to it. It's fine. You add a little bit of water, and then it's going to blend some more. And that's what I'm about to do. So right here, my beans is blended already. So I didn't add anything when I was blending. I just blended like that because I was going to add some raw stuff to it. So you just watch the way I'm going to be adding other things. You can always add some pepper while you're blending and all, but I wanted to see the pepper in my akara. That's why I didn't add it from the beginning. So, but you can do it the other way. You can add all the stuff you need. So that's my crayfish blend, because I blended crayfish already before, and this one is the water from the crayfish. I'm adding it to it. Yes, you can add crayfish to your beans cake batter. You can do that. That's my son trying to help. So right now I'm going to be whisking it. Please, the best way you can get your akara to look like the roadside akara is to whisk your akara multiple times, or you can use the spatula, or you can use your handheld blender. I prefer to use my whisk. When you're whisking it, is you're putting more hair into the akara batter. Is to make it, have this puffy and smooth. It's gonna look like puff kind of, swell. I don't know if you get what I mean. But I'm putting hair into it when I'm whisking. I'm putting some hair into it to make it look like balls when I am frying it. So that's what I'm doing right now, trying to get my consistency right. Right now, I'm going to be adding a little bit of water because it was too thick. I did not want it to be too thick because when it's too thick, by the time you fry it, it's going to be so hard for you to chew. You want it to be fluffy. Yes, you want it to be fluffy, so I added some water to it. So you can do the same thing. Add water to it, the way you want it until you get the consistency you're looking for. My son is trying to help me. Okay. So I'm whisking it also again. My son is trying to do it again. I'm adding my salt. Usually I do not add seasoning to my akara batter. I don't add seasoning. I only add salt. I personally don't add seasoning to my akara because it's when I fry it, it's like the seasonings they gather together and they taste like mag. The akara starts tasting like maggi or nor, or it starts tasting so kind of salty. But you can always add your seasoning to it, but just make sure that you're adding a little bit of seasoning. Right here, I'm adding my pepper, my Albanero, the orange one. I added my crayfish that I blended. I'm right now adding some of the diced onions. And that's pretty much all you need, nothing else. Some people don't put crayfish, you don't have to, it's optional. But I love to put crayfish in my akara. It tastes super duper good when you add crayfish. So right now I'm blending. You can't blend too much. Trust me, you cannot. So I'm blending it all the way together. I love onions in my akara so much. I want to be seeing it inside. If you don't like onions, you can always blend it. Blend the onions together with the beans that you peeled. Okay, you can do that. This is optional to add diced one. I've added some more onions in there. I mean, not onions, some more salt in there. You can add your seasoning, but make sure that when you're adding your seasoning, you're not adding too much. Because it's when you finish frying it that you know that, oh, okay, what have I just done, So just add a little bit of seasoning and then salt. You can do that. I don't add seasoning. I add salt is just enough for me because I'm adding crayfish. Crayfish already has a taste to it. It makes your soup sweet. It makes anything you're cooking, it's very sweet. So there was no need for me to do that. Right now, it's time for me to fry. I already have my stainless pot. So this is one of the stainless pot that I just bought. I already did the review. I'm sure pretty much before this video comes out, you would have seen the review of the stainless pot I bought from Amazon. So I'm adding my sunflower oil. That's what I pretty much use to fry all my stuff. Sunflower oil is one of the healthiest oil out there. So that's what I'm using right now. I'm going to make sure it's hot. Make sure that when you're frying your akara, your fire is on low to medium, not high. When it's too high, just the same thing as puff-puff. When it's too high, it gets burnt easily, and it's not going to be done from inside out. So it's supposed to be done. So it's low to medium, low to medium. So I'm adding the rest of my onions in there, diced onions. Like I said, I love onions too much. I love onions too much, more than pepper. So I just love the aroma it gives, and when you add onions to your oil, it gives it a very nice aroma. Trust me on this. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to make sure that it's hot before I put my beans cake batter in there. Right now, I'm going to be frying my akara. My oil is hot enough. So I'm going to be still whisking it. You cannot whisk too much. Trust me on this one. So I keep whisking until I'm ready to start putting my, portioning my beans batter in the oil. So as you can see, the oil is getting hot right now. It's getting hot. Right now, I'm going to be portioning my beans batter. I want the akara to be medium size, not small like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to put 4 in there because you need to have some some spaces in between them so it doesn't come together. You know what I mean? It doesn't join together. So I only put 4 in here because that's what this pot can actually take when you're frying akara medium size like this. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's low to medium, as you can see. This is the first batch. You need to fry, you must actually fry this akara until it's golden brown. Until it's golden brown. So that's how you do it. And then the akara, to tell you that the akara has enough air, or the batter has enough air in there, it's going to float up. Or when you get it up, when you try to, like what I'm doing now, it's going to try to float up. Right now it's too early for me to turn over, but then I'm just making sure that there's space in between them. So I'm using my stick. Yes. Okay. Trying to check the other side of it. I'm turning it over. That's already almost golden brown, but it's not there yet. So yeah. It's gonna float. When you turn it over, it's gonna float like this. This is how it should be. Alright. I'm gonna be back when it's golden brown. So just like I'm doing right now, you need to keep turning it over so that it can be done through and through. So you keep turning it over like that until it's done through and through. So you cannot leave your akara alone and be watching TV or doing something else. No, you have to be there. Just like you're frying dodo or you're frying puff puff. You have to be there. So it does not, get burnt, or you need to make sure it's done through and through. So that's what I was doing there. So it's golden brown enough, I guess. It's golden brown enough for now. So I'm getting it out. Yeah, as you can see, it's golden brown enough. But my next batch, I made it more golden brown than this one, so you'll see it. All right, so I'm just going to play some music for you guys to hear, and then watch how I'm going to be doing the next batch. I showed 2 batches, so just watch. All right. If you have not subscribed at this point, please, this is a cue for you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much. Keep watching. Don't leave right now. Watch to the end. All right. Thanks. I'm done making my akara. Ooh, this is one of the best akara I've ever made. It tastes so good. I'm just opening it up to show you how done it is through and through, and how my onions is piercing through. As you can see, that's, very, very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, God bless you. Bye.